In this current affairs module, we will discuss about the new bill, Farmers Empowerment and Protection Agreement of Price Assurance and Farm Services. This is nothing but regulation of contract farming. This contract farming is an agreement between farmer as well as a buyer prior to the production. So before sowing the seeds itself, there will be a contract between the farmer as well as buyer. So right now this act has been mandating minimum period of this contract to one crop season or one production cycle of the livestock in case of livestock, and maximum period is mandated for 5 years, and before sowing the seeds or during the agreement itself, pricing of the farming produce should be mentioned. So this is one of the major feature of this particular act. Also, this act brings a dispute settlement mechanism. So conciliation boards will be established to settle the dispute between farmer as well as buyer. So in case of disputes, they can approach these boards, and there will be a time bound mechanism. Within 30 days, these cases should be resolved. In case if it is not resolved, then the farmer or buyer can go to the appellate court. Also, in case of they are not satisfied with the decisions of a board, then they can go to a appellate court. There also there will be a 30 days of time period. Also, this authority may impose certain penalties in case of violation of the agreement. So if the agreement is violated, then there can be a penalty on farmer as well as buyer. However, there is a protection to the farmer. Even though there is a penalty, the agricultural land of the farmer cannot be taken as a recovery of any dues. Now let us discuss the benefits of the new act. Benefits to the farmers. New act will give assured price for the farmers by contract farming. It will reduce the risk of the farmer, and it will shift the risk to the buyer, that is a contract buyer. No marketing costs involved, so it will also help the farmers. Access to the high quality seeds, fertilizers and pesticides. Since the buyer, he will be compelled to produce quality products, he will help the farmer by providing quality seeds, fertilizers as well as pesticides. It will help the overall agricultural scenario. As we already discussed, there is a separate dispute resolution mechanism within this particular act. It will help the farmers. Buyers, in the sense they are the end users in this particular point. Since this act will remove intermediaries, so it will help the end users to get quality product at lower price. Indian agriculture as a whole, there will be a possibility of improved agricultural practices, and there can be a private players participation which will improve the agricultural practices, which is subsistence by nature. Also, there can be investments in mechanization, processing, etc. It will improve the agricultural scenario of the country. It will not only just improve the quality, but also it will improve the total yield of particular farm. It will also help to bring organized structure to the agriculture. So this is the overall benefit from this new act. However, we have seen a lot of protests going on throughout the country against this act. So let us try to understand the reasons behind these protests throughout the country. So first thing is that the way government has introduced this act is really debatable, because there was less discussion and no consultation of states. We have to understand that agricultural marketing, which is a state subject, so state should be involved in making these kind of new laws, because it is a intervening into the state's power by center, which is not really good. This is the one of the reason why many states are protesting, and also it is against the Sarkaria Commission's recommendation, which has already told many times that central government has used this power over agriculture many times to overcome the state's power. Also, one of the major issue with this act is that there is a lot of fear among the farmers to entry of capitalists in this agricultural marketing. It may give benefits at the earlier, but later it may take away the current benefits as well. That is one of the fear among the farmers. And this new act will hit unorganized sector very badly, because the roadside vendors and small shops, right now existing supply chain, all those things are unorganized sectors. And now entry of contract farming will reduce the price to the buyer significantly, and these roadside vendors, small shops, all those people will lose their business.